Welcome back. It is so good to have you with us. Thank you for joining us in our studio in London. Kate Scott, Thierry Henry, Jamie Carragher, Micah Richards. Come and join us. We're so glad
join
you're
us.
Here. Yes. So we're going to start with. Your button's still there. It's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
It's gone. So we're going to talk about Benfica and Barcelona because it was an incredible game. Maybe not for those most tuned into the tactics and everything, but it was just a chaotic, fun game to watch.
You can't tell me that if you conceded 4 goals, you would have been happy?
No.
Thank you, bye.
No, that wasn't really the question, though. The question was
no,
just...
but I'm just saying, not only me, you concede 4 goals, bye. Nobody will be happy. Sorry.
Anyway, should we go through the goals and take a look and enjoy ourselves with the highlights?
Come on.
Thierry, do you want to go first?
Away from home in the Champions League when you 4-2 down. You know, what I was trying to say is when you go as a coach in the dressing room after, you're not going to be too happy about what happened in the entire game. This is what I meant. Coming back, doing that is outstanding, but a lot of the goals came on mistakes. So what are we talking about with great games? A great game was Atletico against Leverkusen. That's where you dig in, and that was a great game. Now, I said to you, if you go back, you watch the goals, you almost don't want to watch them. You have to go through what we didn't do well or not. That's the point I was trying to make.
But to Jamie's
point...
Are you
listening to that, Kate?
Yes, I was. Thanks very much. Yes. I was going to say, to Jamie's point, will the pressure still persist on Hansi Flick?
Yeah, because I don't know if it's on Hansi Flick himself, but as a team, I'm just saying you still conceded 4 goals and goals that were avoidable. And you managed to come back. The spirit was there. The coming back was there. But you should never be in that situation in the first place. There should be a tiny bit more control. Having said that, like I said to you, in Barcelona, things are always overanalyzed. So again, you won, you come back, you're going through, well done, but obviously conceding 4 is not normal. And if you, as I said, if you flip it to Benfica, as you saw, the coach there was going crazy because it's almost unacceptable to be 4-2 up and losing the goal 5-4. The game 5-4, sorry.
Another 2 bad examples of a high line. The man on my left. And Barcelona in Portugal. I mean, it's not right, is it? I mean, that should be a poll. Who's got the worst high line? Hansi Flick or Micah Richards?
But I thought you said he's got a low line now.
Did I get that wrong? Did I get that wrong?
I thought I'd let you have it.
Anyway, you did make a good point because you referred to the fact that Barcelona go through. Yes, they have confirmed themselves to be in the top 8.
It is outstanding. It will go down in history of the best comeback. I'm just saying, as a coach, it's an absolute nightmare when you watch it the day after.
Belgium would never play like that, would they?
Ooh. We've not talked about Liverpool for a while, are we? Are we going to talk about Liverpool today? Or?
Should we talk about Liverpool?
Yeah.
I think we should. I think it's... what have we won? 7
against them. They have a control about it. And I will go back to what Slot said to make another point about what I said. When they won in Girona, what did he say at the end of the game? He wasn't happy. Wasn't happy about the intensity. He let the other team have too many chances. That's what our coach will think. And this is why Liverpool are at the top right now, and also in the Premier League, because they're relentless about what they do.
You know one thing you just said about next week, January 29th, you said you don't necessarily now have to play your top team because you already know that you're through. Is top 8 enough for Liverpool, or do you go into next weekend thinking we want to finish? Because you're not guaranteed.
Top 2, Kate. No.
Are they guaranteed top 2?
Just keep up to.
Jamie, come on!
Why did nobody tell me that?
I know. I mean,
anyway, let's change the subject.
Salah. Do you have to be continually spoon-fed by the producer about what is going on this show? Honestly,
Salah. You've not talked about Salah. Do you give him what he wants now, or what?
You know what? If I knew what he wanted, I could then say.
Okay.
He can have what he wants.
Well, let's not get into that. Let's move on.
Well, you know him. You played with him, didn't you?
Yeah, we're mates.
DM him.
I will do.
Were you his driver in Fiorentina?
Oh, my God.
No, I heard that.
Yes, I was his driver.
Driver?
He didn't drive in Florence, and I did take him, yeah.
Where would you go?
To training.
Wow.
What do we do? Of course I know him.
So what I'm saying is if you saw him in a game, you'd have a chat on that.
He messaged me the other day.
Oh, nice.
Look how gutted he is.
Gutted? Salah messaged you?
Yes.
What did he say?
I'm not telling you. No, not. I'll show you after. He wasn't talking about you.
All right, we're going to go to a very quick break. We've got loads more action, of course, to round up. It was a very good game between Atletico Madrid and Leverkusen. Atletico Madrid playing a vast majority of that game with just 10 men, but they get the job done. 2-1 the final score. We'll show you the highlights in just a minute. Everyone, welcome back one more time. We're going to take you through some of the other action from this evening. Let's start with the game that was in Madrid tonight. Atletico Madrid against Leverkusen started with a relatively early red card for Atletico Madrid, 25th minute, which you thought was just going to be...
Then
I mean, Thierry, you're a striker. There's the boss.
I'm so happy for him. What's wrong, Thierry?
Nothing. That was well said.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Well said. OK, so what it means is that Atleti are third in the table right now, and they have secured themselves a place in at least the playoff places. Obviously, still one game to come on January 29th. Let's also talk about another team which has secured their place. I'm trying to find
Atalanta.
it. Give me a second.
Yes, Atalanta.
Atalanta,
Italian
Storm
style.
Graz.
I mean, defenders doing nothing.
Brilliant.
Right, OK, next up, a game they could call the Thierry Micah derby. Two legends of the clubs.
Yes.
Monaco versus Aston Villa.
Yes.
Legends?
Legends. Didn't say football legends, you just said legends. I'm legends of the... yeah, well, that's not good.
Just one goal. Thierry, do you want to talk us through it?
Just one goal, it was enough. You know him.
Yes,
All right,
I know
everybody,
very
we are
well.
going to go to a very quick break, but coming up after the break, the all-important poll of the evening, the results will be revealed. The people will have had
Micah
their
on you,
say, the
Micah.
women of America, maybe the men of America, I don't know, let's be inclusive here. Who knows who's been voting? Will let us know what they think about Micah's forehead. We'll be back in just a minute. Hello, welcome back. Yes, it is time. Let's reveal the results. We asked you, the audience at home, does Micah look better now? Is it new Micah for you? Is it old Micah for you with a couple of inches more hair and more height? What did you think? Let's reveal the results of the poll. Old Meeks. It's a landslide, Micah.
Wow.
Oh, big
78.
Meeks.
You're shocked.
You tried.
Way to kill someone's confidence.
You tried.
Wow, I tried. I tried
Wow.
it. Didn't work, did it?
Oh, stop it.
Yes, yes, I think we should.
You want to measure it?
Yeah.
What, you think I've been to Turkey?
Something's not right.
What do
How
you
are
mean
you gonna
something's not
measure-
right?
How are you going to measure
How are
the
you
old
going to measure my
one?
old
Yeah,
head?
yeah, that's
I know,
what I'm saying.
In 2 months' time, when he comes back for the semi-final, we'll get to measure the tables again.
Put it right.
Stop putting your
Why would you laugh
eyebrows
like
up.
that?
All right, go on.
Stop moving
Are you
your
okay? There's
eyebrows.
something in your throat. Are you okay, Peppa Pig?
I'd say bang
You're
on
right.
2.5 inches.
2.5 inches. So remember that.
2.5 inches.
2.5 inches.
Mine is limitless. You don't need to. Mine is limitless. Mine is limitless. I need a spare one. Mine is limitless.
Oh, well, that was fun.
2.5.
One thing that we do want to remind you guys.
1%.
I know.
Wow.
70 what?
1%. So the
Eight,
old
eight.
meats. Well, 78%.
0.1.
Oh my
I
God.
think, yeah. If I, whatever.
It's going to be a long climb back up, isn't it, Micah?
Wow.
One thing we did want to remind you about is something else that is streaming on Paramount Plus for you right now, and it is the second episode of the multi-part docuseries Pulisic. It's an exclusive, behind-the-scenes look at the life and career of US soccer's biggest star, Christian Pulisic.
Oh, really?
Episode 2 features not only Jamie Carragher, but also Christian Pulisic's move to Europe as a teenager and his rise to stardom with Borussia Dortmund. Here's a sneak peek for you. So, yes, you can stream it now on Paramount Plus. It's a great watch. Make sure you do it.
Fair play, Jamie.
You've changed, haven't you, Jamie?
Nice cameo.
Listen, I can play any type of role you want me to play.
So you fake?
So you played?
I can do anything.
Oh.
I can be the serious guy, I can be the analyst, I can be the the jovial one.
What guy were you there?
I was the serious pundit professional speaking on a serious documentary.
Paid by an American network.
Exactly.
Let's talk about Christian Pulisic's former team, Borussia Dortmund, 2-1. Or am I right? Yes, 2-1 was the final score in this one for Bologna. So bad night for Borussia Dortmund and Nuri Sahin, who was already under pressure in this.
Those two junior doesn't look too kindly on the manager, but the Champions League run is actually going quite well. But the way they've lost tonight as well, that's not going to do his chances any harm of staying in there. Or any good, I should say, of staying in a job, unfortunately, for him.
We can show you as we go to break the goals from another game involving a Bundesliga. On Sunday, the AFC Championship is on CBS. It's an epic rematch between Josh Allen and the Bills taking on Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Live coverage of the AFC Championship begins at 6:30 Eastern on CBS and streaming for you on Paramount+. OK, welcome back to our coverage of the Champions League. Let's talk about Club Brugge and Juventus, because you said before the game, Juventus is kind of a weird one.
Yeah, they struggle to score and to be able to dominate the ball and score. But look, it could have been in the back of the net. It was over the crossbar, but again, 0-0.
Only other game I think we haven't gone through yet is the one between PSV and Red Star Belgrade being played in Belgrade. Micah?
Yes, PSV, that man, Dijon. Get it, Jamie? Do you like that one?
I like it.
You like it, yes.
He gets it. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at how things look now after this Tuesday's play. The top two have secured their place in the top 8. That means they will qualify automatically for the round of 16. Everybody from there down to Lille in 11th place in the table. In other words, if you have 13 points or more, they have also secured a playoff spot. So that's how things look today. Obviously, we have another day of play tomorrow in match day 7, and things can move around as well. But if you are anywhere from top place to Lille, then they are through to the playoffs at the very least. Can still improve January 29th. Coming up next, the interview we've all been talking about.
Wow.
Thierry Henry and Erling Haaland. Thierry personally requested by Manchester City for this interview. We'll be back in a minute with more. Well, we've got another crucial day of Champions League action for you tomorrow. Real Madrid host Salzburg, whilst AC Milan welcome Girona to the San Siro, and Dinamo Zagreb travel to Arsenal. Plus, in a game with massive implications for two giants, PSG play Manchester City. You can catch all 9 games tomorrow live on Paramount+. Our coverage, as always, begins at 2 p.m. Eastern for you, with the day's 2 early games streaming live at 12:45 p.m. Coming up next here, the star striker who looks to shine brightest in the City of Light tomorrow. Yes, Manchester City's Erling Haaland. We're going to have part 1 of his conversation with Thierry Henry after this break. Stay tuned. How about these for some stats? Erling Haaland made his debut for Molde back in April 2017. He was 16 years old at the time. He scored his first goal 5 months later and basically hasn't stopped scoring since. With his goal against Ipswich on Sunday, Haaland has scored 247 goals in 293 games for 4 teams. Last week, he signed a record-breaking contract with Manchester City that keeps him at the Etihad through 2034. His goals are breathtaking, his stats beyond brilliant, but who is Erling Haaland? Well, last week, our Thierry Henry went up to Manchester to find out. Here is part 1 of their conversation.
Erling, thanks for having us. I guess we're going to have to start with the start. Is it 10 more years? 9.5, 10? Is it 20?
10.
You wish. No, 10. But I want to know, obviously, what's first and foremost, congratulations. But I want to know why, apart from the obvious, obviously being at home and happy, why did you accept it?
I think in the end it was a easy decision for me. Speaking with the people in the club, speaking with you have Pep, but a manager, you know, he's not going to stay forever. For me to speak to the bosses in the club and just listen how much they wanted it and how much they wanted me to be in the project and everything made me feel really good. And in the end, that's what I wanted.
You mentioned Pep, okay? So how important Pep has been for you in terms of how you are developing as a player?
Yeah, of course, ever since I came here, you know, we speak about he's a genius and all of this, and I think he is.
I do the same. I think he's a genius.
But also what I maybe admire the most is how hard he works, you know, and people don't think, because people think he knows everything, and to know everything you have to work for it, and that's exactly what he does, and how hard he works is inspiring even for me as a player for him as well. So with him, I'm so happy to keep on working with him for him to develop me even more, and for him to demand even more from me, because you know as well, it's not only smiling and everything. You know, it's a everyday thing where you have to turn up, to be online, to be ready for next training, for next game and everything. And he demands this from you or from me. And this is also something I like, because in the end he's the best.
But he's also annoying. Understand well when I say annoying. I know you will understand, but I want to make it clear for people is that I'm not saying annoying in a bad way.
Yeah.
He wants to win. But for example, me was always, I played as a left winger, as you know, at Barcelona. I was always stay high and wide, don't come inside. And that was annoying me because I wanted to go in behind. And so we had our little battle. What's the annoying Pep for you? And I know it's not an easy one, but I'm talking in a good way, obviously.
Yeah, no, it's a few things. It's not many things, but it's a few things, you know.
What is the thing that you get, not in a bad way, but bothered? For me, it was, I told you, like I wanted to go in behind sometime,
Yeah.
and he was like, stay wide. I'm like, what do you mean? I can come and play. I know how to play. Stay wide, on the line, don't move. You know.
Yeah, and this is how this is something with me as well. Sometimes he tells me, stay high, don't come.
So you want to come, and he says, don't come.
Sometimes, yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
He's such a detail freak, and there's these small details where sometimes it can be annoying if he tells you 20 times, do this, do this, do this, do this, and in the end you're like, I'm trying, or I'm doing it, you know. And as I say, he's such a hard worker, and he studies, or I don't know if he sees the game differently or whatever.
He does.
Yeah, obviously he does. And this can also be sometimes a bit annoying, you know, when he...
Yeah, I can say it now. You're going to have to have him tomorrow when he's going to see the interview, or whenever he's going to see it. I'm out of it. But no, in all fairness, the boss is outstanding. I still call him boss. His brain is second to none.
Interesting, interesting. What's up, Micah?
Yeah,
No, I've got nothing to say. I mean, they could have sent me though. I think I would have, you know,
Would have what?
livened it up a bit.
You would have sprinkled some of that big meat.
Stardust,
Yeah.
you know. But
Who needed livening up?
yes.
Yeah, what do you mean by that? You didn't enjoy Thierry's interview?
I thought it was exceptional, yeah. I did.
Hit the fifth.
I thought it was really good. Big game.
Tomorrow.
No, on a seriously.
Manchester City,
we need to win.
PSG.
We need to win tomorrow because this season, I know you called it and you said, what were the words you used? Is it a crisis? And I sort of laughed it off at the time. I couldn't see it coming. As the games went on, they got worse and worse. I think not getting the right players in the summer has affected them.
Are you going to do any analysis on them tomorrow?
I'm going to do analysis, yeah.
What's the problem?
I think in midfield areas, I think at times they are not taking the chances, but they're too easy, a bit lethargic, not enough energy in the midfield as well. So a lot to look forward to.
You know, we all say Pep's the greatest manager, don't we? You know, I think we've said that regularly on this show. Why does he need a transfer market to fix it?
No,
He's that to the coach.
No, I think they've had a lot of injuries, and that's not making excuses. I think they've had injuries in key positions. But I also just think
but if he's this
they look
coach,
knackered. They look knackered. The amount of games that they've played, the high energy that they put into the games, I just think it's caught up on them.
do you think that's working with Pep? Because Thierry just said he is annoying.
What do you mean? Well, Thierry's worked with him, so if that's his opinion, I would not call Pep annoying. I would call him a genius.
Did you have him?
Are you done, Jamie?
No,
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. You worked with him. That's your opinion. I would call him a genius.
I call him a genius too.
Okay.
Anyway, what about PSG? Do you think they can beat City tomorrow?
You know what? Before the game of City at the weekend, I would have said yes. I think maybe City gonna grow into having their confidence back from this game. But Paris Saint-Germain are also in a situation where if they don't go through, they're gonna get killed back home. It's gonna be very difficult. So I really want to see what Luis Enrique is gonna offer. Especially the two bosses know each other. They played with each other and. it's going to be interesting to see what they're going to offer. But anything can happen. It's going to be a tough one to call tomorrow.
Yes, it will be. All right, and that, my friends, is it from us.
Concludes the
Thank
night.
you so much for bringing.
He's going to come with a new
Trying to
trim
close your
tomorrow. I can
jacket.
feel it.
You can't do
We have
it.
the same. We'll see you all
Big
tomorrow.
Meeks is coming with a new trim
Bye, everybody. Thank you for
and
joining
new
us.
buttons.
See you tomorrow.